Did you know that the average person uses 700 plastic bags every year? Or that each minute, we dump enough plastic into the ocean to fill a garbage truck? These numbers are shocking, but they're just a few examples of how our habits are hurting the planet. We often think of sustainable living as something hard or overwhelming. But the truth is, changing your mindset can make it easier than you think. Imagine being able to reach your eco-friendly goals without constantly forcing yourself. What if living sustainably felt just as automatic as grabbing your phone or brushing your teeth? The secret is in training your brain. Once you understand how to rewire your thoughts and actions, sustainability becomes second nature. In this guide, we'll explore how small changes in the way you think can lead to massive shifts in the way you live. Ready to make a real impact? Let's dive into simple strategies that will help you train your brain to reach your sustainability goals without stress. Whether it's small habits or big mindset shifts, this journey will help you make eco-friendly living feel effortless and powerful. Stay tuned, because once you unlock this, the way you see the world will never be the same. Chapter 1: The Mindful Shift. Rewire your brain for sustainable living. To start, you need to become aware of how your brain is wired. Our brains are naturally inclined to stick with old habits, especially when those habits are convenient. But sustainability requires a mental shift. Researchers have found that mindfulness can change the way we make decisions. Studies show that practicing mindfulness increases self-control, helping you make choices that benefit the environment. By pausing for just a few seconds before making a decision, you'll start to notice your habits shifting. This small act of mindfulness is a game changer for creating lasting sustainable habits. Chapter 2: The Power of Tiny Habits. Small steps, big impact. You've probably heard the phrase, Rome wasn't built in a day. It's true, small, consistent actions lead to massive changes. For sustainability, the key is tiny habits. For example, instead of committing to a full week of zero waste, start with composting your food scraps. Then, once that's ingrained, move on to another tiny change, like using reusable bags. According to behavioral scientist B.J. Fogg, focusing on micro habits that are so small they feel effortless is the secret to long-term change. When you start small, your brain doesn't feel overwhelmed. This leads to more success, which in turn strengthens your brain's ability to continue making eco-friendly choices. Chapter 3: Reframing Success. How to celebrate your eco-wins. Often, when we think about sustainability, we focus on the things we're not doing, like not driving a car or not using plastic. But this negative focus can make sustainability feel like a chore. Instead, celebrate the eco-friendly wins. Did you remember your reusable coffee cup today? Awesome! Reframing success shifts your mindset to positive reinforcement, making you feel motivated to keep going. According to psychologist Carol Dweck, this kind of growth mindset helps us keep improving rather than feeling stuck. By celebrating your wins, even small ones, you condition your brain to associate sustainability with positive emotions, making it easier to keep it up. Don't forget to subscribe for more sustainable living tips and tricks. Stay tuned for the next chapters. Chapter 4: Neuroplasticity and Your Eco-Brain. How to build sustainable thinking. Your brain isn't fixed. It has the incredible ability to change. This is known as neuroplasticity. The more you practice something, the more your brain rewires itself to make that action easier. By training yourself to think sustainably, you are literally rewiring your brain. Simple practices like visualizing yourself making eco-friendly choices or repeating positive affirmations like, "I choose sustainability," can help create new neural pathways. Studies have shown that consistent positive thoughts and actions can even change the brain's structure, making sustainable habits easier to adopt. The more you think sustainably, the more natural it becomes. Chapter 5: Breaking Free from Convenience. Tactics for long-term sustainability. One of the biggest barriers to sustainable living is convenience. It's so easy to grab a plastic bottle, buy fast food in disposable containers, or use single-use plastic bags. But these habits are deeply ingrained in our daily lives. The good news? You can break free. One tactic is to use implementation intentions. This means planning your sustainable actions in advance, like, "I will bring my reusable water bottle to work every day." Studies show that when we make concrete plans ahead of time, we're more likely to stick to them. Additionally, setting up reminders, whether it's a note in your phone or an item on your desk, can help trigger the desired action, so sustainable choices become second nature. Chapter 6: Future-proof your mindset. Sustainability as a lifestyle, not a trend. The final step is to think about sustainability as a lifestyle, not a trend. According to author and environmentalist Naomi Klein, we need a cultural shift to view sustainable living as an integral part of who we are. This means moving away from the one-off actions like using a reusable bag for a week. Instead, sustainability becomes part of your identity. You might start buying second-hand, opting for plant-based meals, or even switching to energy-efficient appliances. The goal is to make these choices automatic, a part of your daily routine that requires no thought at all. Over time, as these habits become deeply embedded in your lifestyle, sustainability will stop feeling like a choice and start feeling like your natural way of living. Thank you for reading. If you enjoyed this guide, don't forget to subscribe for more tips on making sustainability a natural part of your life. Conclusion: training your brain for sustainable living isn't as complicated as it sounds. By rewiring your brain with small, mindful changes, celebrating your wins, and creating lasting habits, you can make sustainability a part of your life without feeling overwhelmed. Start small, think long-term, and soon enough, sustainable living will be as easy as breathing. So, what are you waiting for? Start today, and watch your brain, and your world, transform for the better.